What did you just say?
I said your dream stinks.
He said it again. Come here.
What up, guys? This is Jake from Team Snuggly Duckling, and this is episode 5 of Tavern Talk. Yeah, 5. Man, we're going. We got a couple of topics we're going to talk about today. Might not be a long episode or very, very in-depth episode, but we have a couple of things we want to cover. The 5K. We want to talk about GameStop. Did anybody hear about GameStop? Did y'all hear about GameStop?
Heard about it.
Heard about
Tried
it.
to participate.
Didn't hear about it.
I mean, we'll just jump right into GameStop. What happened? Like I saw something on Facebook saying that GameStop is having like a meet and greet and trade, free play style of Lorcana, invite from a certain time, on Sunday, this past Sunday, right?
Yeah. So the biggest thing was there was a post that GameStop did that was shared amongst like just a few people. It got posted onto the Disney Lorcana TCG Facebook page. I saw it on Twitter, X now, whatever you want to call it. You name it, I saw it. And basically you scanned a QR code and it told you if a local GameStop was participating in basically a learn to play type of event, and it was great idea. Came out last week, at least that's when I saw it. I think it was really like Thursday of last week, so you're talking about a very short window. And it did list what GameStops were going to participate. I knew that I wasn't going to be around the New Orleans area. I was going to be in Baton Rouge this past weekend, so I went to the one in Baton Rouge that said they were going to participate. Really happy about it.
Which is a fairly popular GameStop, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's on College in Baton Rouge. It was busy for a GameStop, as it can be. There was, a good amount there. I walked in. There was a table set up, and I thought it was going to be about it, and about Lorcana, and it ended up being about Pokemon. It was a learn to play Pokemon event. Now, I didn't ask any of the team members there what was going on, or if they knew about it. I did read that plenty of people went to a GameStop, and the employees, and not just in the New Orleans area, just I saw this on Facebook and stuff. They had no idea what it was about. So it's my understanding that this was a GameStop promotion, and that it wasn't a Ravensburger type of thing. We haven't heard much from Ravensburger anyway, so that would be
On anything?
surprising. Have we seen that? But we ended up leaving the store with absolutely nothing. It was just really bad. Like, if you're going to promote something, especially in a short window, like, the people that are working at the store have to know what's going on. Like, you just have to have a clue about it. This is a store that is selling packs, probably the most expensive in the area, at least around like here. It's $6.99 a pack. So you're already like thin on it anyway. It was just rough. And Robbie, you had said you went somewhere too, right?
Yeah, so I first stopped off the store in Houma. They weren't a participating store, but I was like, you never know. Like the stores kind of all do their own thing. So I went out there first, and we were gonna just check it out, and it was nothing. Like they knew about it. We talked about it. There was actually a couple of Lorcana players at the store who worked there, but they were like, yeah, we tried to get in. It was super limited. They didn't, they said there was not much explanation. The stores didn't have tables. Some stores didn't have tables. They were trying to get tables last minute because it felt like it was kind of sprung on them. Like they were like, yeah, we just found out of this. Like they were like, we found out about this, and a lot of other stores found out when they put it out. Like when they started putting out, a bunch of stores were like, what are y'all talking about? We participating in this. Like, we just finding out about this, when y'all put the ad out. And of course, the employees, a couple of employees from the Houma store were like, man, we would have definitely did this if they were like really gave us an option. But from what I understand, they looked at like foot traffic of stores.
Yeah.
And then use some kind of database. I believe I don't know the sure like true, but looked at tournaments in Melee and kind of pinpointed like where had the most stores, and then tried to pick a GameStop in that area. Because like like New Orleans has a lot. Like New Orleans has
guess,
yeah, and that's just a guess, right? Like I'm not.
At Lakeside Mall was supposed to have it, and people showed up there, and no one had a clue.
Okay.
Right. So I was just like, well, this isn't great.
Lakeside or Harahan were the only two participating GameStops, I believe, in the TCG, like, flyer that I saw. And obviously I didn't have time to go to either of them. I mean, it would have been nice to show some people how to play Lorcana or get some people into the community and stuff like that. But I just think that they need to be at least announce it a little bit more with more time. Not only that, but increase the size for people to actually come in and play. Like clear out your area. Like
that would have been
do something. But I would say, aren't we interested that GameStop is interested in Lorcana all of a sudden? That's kind of weird, but like that's good in a sense, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's great. I mean, I think it's great. I think that they, it shows them that. I did just look it up, by the way. It was a GameStop post. They had posted it on their Facebook and got shared from other people. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it is Disney Lorcana. Disney Lorcana's official Twitter shared it also.
Yeah,
like they put it out themselves and on their Instagram. Because I had to double check after we had the conversation. I was like, man, I gotta go double check to see. Because I thought when I originally saw it that it was from Disney Lorcana's official post that I had saw it. So I was like, let me go double check. And sure enough, they put it out.
It's just too it was too little. I mean, Jimmy, you didn't even know about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jimmy.
I don't know anything about
GameStop. Hear about not hearing about it.
The only thing I know about GameStop is the Moas is never coming. I
mean, it's not a bad concept, but
what you guys are talking about, for sure. Like having national brand.
Yeah.
Promote the game is great.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I'm just a little more like when it comes to mom and pop shops, right? Like, because that's what most local stores are, is local guys, like people that live in our area. The shop owners are usually local men and women who we all know. I do get a little territorial because I spent a long time in government.
You run out down here, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, like you support local, like where. Like so it did kind of catch me off guard because my career, like you always try to support local because it keeps you tax dollars, blah, blah, blah. Like the whole spiel of every dollar you spend in a local business circulates in the economy 9 to 12 times, but regardless. So I'm more like, I'll always support like a local store, like regardless. And y'all know, like I live in Thibodaux. I drive out to Houma, play a store there. I drive out to Baton Rouge, play a couple stores there. I drive out to New Orleans, play at all y'all stores. Eventually, I'll make it out to Panda. But like, I like a local store. Like I get what they're trying to do with GameStop. I completely get what they're trying to do with GameStop and get players that maybe don't. Because that's one thing. So everybody knows, and I know this doesn't really have anything to do with it, but it does at the same time. Everybody knows that Walmart has almost completely stopped selling cards, like Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like they've decided they're gonna move away from it. So one thing I ran into is at a Walmart. I was there one time shopping, and there was a kid with his grandma who was like trying to find cards, and I could see he's like Pokemon shirt, Pokemon cap, trying to figure out why he can't find Pokemon cards at this Walmart. And it dawned on me that moment. This 12-year-old kid doesn't realize there's a local shop, right? Like, you don't think, oh, there's a mom and pop shop that sells Pokemon cards. So I just went up to him and was like, hey, you looking for Pokemon cards, right? And he was like, yeah, but like nowhere's in Thibodaux sells them anymore. And they don't. Nowhere's in Thibodaux sells Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Magic cards, nothing. There's no place to buy them in my area anymore.
Terrible. So
they went to, I told him, I said, look, we got a local shop up in, I don't know why I said that.
Oh,
They got a local shop in Oklahoma. It's like 30 minutes away. Y'all can drive out. They got everything. Showed them online what they had. And I said, look, they also have these stores in New Orleans. If y'all ever looking at anything, you can buy singles. So I think it's, it's kind of a little like both sides. Like I can understand they're trying to get new players in because new players don't understand there are local stores
Right.
and that they more geared towards going to pick up their game from GameStop.
yeah. I mean, I grew when PAX first came out in the first set. I mean, we met some people waiting in some lines. I'll say that, but it's not like that anymore. So the community's not really like
Yeah.
like all
It's not as
lined up
difficult to
waiting
find
out and
product.
stuff. But
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Agree.
we
but
had
I think
we had
GameStop.
someone stalking the distributor. I mean, it was pretty good. It was
we
pretty,
found the cars we needed.
made some
Let's just
friends.
say
Yeah,
that.
it worked out.
But overall GameStop interest, we like it. Give us more time in advance to know your event is happening and give us an area to play. That's our
Yeah.
advice, right?
Yeah.
From
Games.
Team Snuggly Duckling. Take our
Yeah.
advice, GameStop.
Yes,
If
please.
anything.
Yeah.
Let's move away from GameStop. Let's cover these two big 5Ks that just recently happened this past weekend, which we had a buddy in both of them, which is insane to think about. This player is he's performing better than most players at a top level, which is very impressive. We can start with
Dude, I want to go to 8.
yeah,
we can
go
do both.
eight
Because
eight
of
up.
Trainer Dogs.
Yeah, I mean it's our boy. It's who I'm talking about.
Was
I
this?
knew
I
it
was say,
was
was
eight,
this?
so I was like,
Ghost?
Was this?
let's talk about it.
This was Ghosty.
Yeah, this is Goatee
Yeah.
right here.
Made top 8 both days.
Trainer Dogs.
There were 2 people that made top 8 both days. He was one of them.
Yeah. Wow. What was there two? Wow, I didn't even
Yeah,
notice that.
Derek. I think
They were
from
both in the
from
same.
Maelstrom.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Were they both at the same event? Like this was the same place?
Yeah.
Both these 5Ks?
Yeah, both the 5Ks, yeah.
Yeah. They were just back to back. That's cool. That's cool. All right, let's start with the first list. We got a lemon lime aggro. I would say more like the closest to Yu-Gi-Oh deck we can get, other than the items version of Blue Steel with Oswald, because it has a lot of discard interaction and graveyard interaction, which is more of a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. So we're gonna see probably a good bit more of these type of cards that have interactions with the graveyard or can come back from the grave like Lilo can. Very, very, very good synergy of cards here. Have any of y'all played this deck or played against this deck?
Played against it at CCS. It was my
Mhm.
first matchup. I won 2-1, and I was on purple red.
Yeah.
And I had a rough time.
Yeah.
It's a good deck. It was
Yeah,
a very,
very
good
good.
deck.
It's very good. We have a local player, Melanie, that has been playing this. This has way more Turnabogs, sorry, than
Turn dogs.
yeah, than she is playing. Obviously this version does very, very well. It's very good. I know there's been some questions about Yzma particularly. Like, does it really fit? It does. It's a good card in this build.
What's her ability?
I really, really like it. Like a lot.
Yeah, with the Yzma, you can, on turn 2, play it, draw and discard a Lilo, be able, on turn 3, you're able to put that Lilo back in play with a 1-drop, and you're questing with a couple other characters. So it doesn't matter if it comes into play, exerted.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can just
It's
get
great.
value. It's like drawing an extra card.
Yep. Very, very good. Very, very great.
Go-Go's
I think the Donald Duck is
amazing.
a... Go ahead. What, sorry?
I was gonna say Go-Go's like really good in this format right here.
Yeah.
With all the blue dominance, big number, health number characters.
Yep. And there are lots of 1-drops in this. Donald Duck's great in this. Like, really great in this one. I like this build a ton. It's a challenge for anyone to deal with. You know, I had to add back in because I cut it just like the build that I was trying out. I had to add back in Madam M. Fox to help me deal with this.
You were at 3?
I'm sorry?
You were at 3, Madam M. Fox?
Oh, no, I was at 0.
Oh, okay.
So I had 0 bounce going on. and to help because I've just run into a lot of it on Lorcanito.
Yeah.
I had to add it back, and it helps. It helps. I've
Yeah.
done well against it as well, but it's always they're at 17, 18 lore, and then I'm at like 4, and then I just have enough removal at the end to just keep churning with it to stop what's going on. But beyond that, I mean, I've had I think it was turn because of the way the tramp works and everything. Oh, this one doesn't have the shift tramp, does it? It does not.
No.
Shift lady, no shift lady.
Yeah. Shifting. No.
But it
This
has
one-
the 7 cost. It has a 7 cost tramp.
Yeah, it does. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's right
Um,
next to the Turner dog.
Yeah.
It doesn't have lady. That the tramp. The best thing about tramp is just it feeds Chernobog,
Yeah.
and getting those out early because of tramp's ability has been pretty good. It's been
Yeah,
pretty.
Chernobog does really well into this red coil meta, I believe, with 9 attack. Like, I don't think there's I mean, there probably is enough ways for them to double ink with a double coil down or something like that, but it's tough for them to get rid of that Chernobog. And typically that 3 lore that's, extra with
Yeah.
a Donald or something is enough to like seal the game. So it's a really good deck, and I think it's quick in this meta where this meta kind of meets in a mid-range level where that's where the turning points are, and really this deck shines in the first 3 turns, taking control of the board and just out questing the crap out of other people, honestly.
Yeah, it's real good. I like it a lot. A lot.
Let's
and then
go
the
to
two
the
drop,
number
the 2-drop
7.
tramp and the cricky also
right.
help a lot. Get you back in a game. Help let the go win a game. But yeah,
True.
if you want a more
Cricky
in
is
depth,
very important.
yeah,
Keep
if you
the
want
cricky in your hand.
if you want a more in depth overview of it, Jack Ghosty, he goes over it on Aladdin Castle's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He does a deck tech with it.
Yeah.
For free.
But congrats to Ghosty on that. Great showing of green yellow.
No paywall.
No paywall.
All right, number 7, we have a Steel Song deck. Just a flat out control with some Aurora healing. I wonder if that card even paid off in the end. I don't know.
Made top 8.
Go ahead.
No, it made top 8.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
paid
know.
off.
It kicked. It must have done something. But Aurora, every time I've ran into it, has always slowed them down more than it has helped them. I don't know. I know the deck is pretty. It's really good. It's got the what is it? The little mouse with the allies that comes out for free on 4 or whatever. Bianca.
Yep.
5/5. Really good card to annihilate your opponent with. Just can heal target with Rapunzel. It's just a Steel Song deck. Have any of y'all played against it, Jimmy? I know you played against quite a few probably at CCS with this, huh?
Yeah, I played against a couple of Steel Songs, beat one and then got destroyed by another. Basically, if they draw a whole new world, I couldn't win. If they didn't draw a whole new world, I could win. Basically, what happened. But this build specifically, I'm not 100% sure what part of your world is for or why that card is in the deck.
Man,
It is
And-
the mystery card,
it's wildin'.
but I think I know why. It's got it's only a character. Part of your world's only a character card.
Yeah,
I think so.
Now I gotta look it up before I make this comment. I'm pretty confident. Yes, it is. Okay. So he has a bunch of. He has 1 Naveen. There's 1 Cinderella, and obviously, if you have it in hand and you've already inked something and you want a whole new world, it's a way to just get it back. And both of those cards can be like really good. Sing part of your world with Ariel, get back Naveen, play another song for free. It can be good.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
That all makes great sense.
Yep. And I think that's the point of it. It's an uninkable, which is it's a wild uninkable to play. But again, it did very well. So kudos to them. I like it a lot. It's interesting to see that card in a deck though. That did
Yeah.
well.
it definitely allows you to wheel away those cards at the start of your game where you're like, oh, I really don't want to get rid of these. So it does help, and I see what you're saying, where you could just bloop, pop it right back up, shift your big Cindy that you discarded on,
You can just get back
whatever.
an important Pete. I can see
Yeah.
that being huge.
True. Yep. To recycle more Pete's, or if you just need that to pick that song up, you can get another song with Ariel. It's really good. It is.
Even if you need an inkable.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be anything. It's a utility card. There's only 2 of them. Probably the right call. I like it a lot.
Got the red blue. Who would have thought?
Lots of red blue this weekend. I think there were
Too much of it.
7 total.
Keep
in
playing more
two
of it.
top
I
eights.
love it.
I don't remember what I heard, but it was like 2 days ago. Someone said everyone needs to cut dime. This guy didn't listen to the memo. Like, he did
Well,
not listen.
I won't call people out. So yeah, the dime in certain builds can definitely be cut. But you've got to have probably the manners to help pick up some speed. Then I think that's kind of the trade-off there. There's a standard Ruby Sapphire build.
Yeah, it's got. I mean, it's an
Let's go
item.
with two ice blocks over the B preps, basically, is what it looks like
Yeah.
to me.
I haven't seen that many B preps in the build anymore.
There's none in that deck. That's crazy.
I know. But I'm saying it's just like rapid fire. Let's get these things out and go. I mean,
if
because you can coil everything. You can coil everything and play Sisu.
you can coil and ice block, which is disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to deal with warded characters, whatever. That's fine. It is interesting to see only one Vitalosphere, but I mean that just helps you clear like one location if you need to, and you already have 2 hideaways. I mean, it's a standard build. The standard build does well. It's consistent. I don't think Ice Block's a bad call still.
Yep.
It doesn't require a trigger, even an ink. So I like it. I mean, I really like it.
Yeah. Yeah, the red blue has just been dominating. But let's take a look at the next deck. We have another one.
Yep.
But look at this guy. This guy's got the good old Maui. No, he doesn't. Nope, he just got Pirate's
No
Life.
sharks.
No sharks.
No sharks.
Pirate's
2
Life,
dragons.
1
Pirate's Life. Deep rep.
Wow. Just the kitchen sink of red
1
blue.
dime. 2 Great Stone Dragons. Wonder that card. I think it could be underutilized. It really could be.
This is Derek's list, right? This is the
Yeah.
He's the one who made top 4, split
4.
top 4 in day 2, and made top 8
Yep.
in day 1. So
He's got the visions, which are big difference between the two, which allows him to kind of cycle through his deck and find what he needs.
Yes.
Instead of just all out removal, find removal. He's got a consistent amount of everything, it seems like.
Yeah, there's a good amount of removal in this. He's obviously going for the larger Sisu way of doing things, and he's got the dragon to just target what he needs to target. Cusco helps out with locations and other items. I mean, it's good. It's good all around. I want to go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, running the 2 Cuscos over the hideaways from the last list.
Yep. Also, as a reminder, I'm going to say it every time until someone starts doing it. Cusco has another effect that you can just pay for to give things resist, and it's really good, and no one ever does it. Ever. It's like
I've used it in one scenario, and it won me the game. And my history of Lorcana, I will contest.
It's really good.
All right. Well, let's get over with these red blues. We got a what? A purple steel with fire the cannons
with the genie.
What?
That's the best part of the whole card. The whole deck revolved around genie. It was wonderful.
Holy moly! Okay.
Dude, I was not expecting to see this genie in the deck.
And
no Zeus.
He was playing the genie sleeves.
The sleeves?
Yeah.
He had to do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Dude, that is nasty. Like I wasn't
Yeah,
expecting
and
to see that genie.
I was
I was
also
not
not
expecting
expecting
to
to
see
see
that one.
four binges too.
Yep.
That's
That's
the
the
way to
one.
go.
No one was having items. That was his goal. With
I
those
agree.
benches. The genie was an awesome call because I mean I ran it for like a week and I was like, I need this uninkable slot to be something better. But in this, it's a great card draw. Doesn't replace itself on the board, but you quest with it. It goes back in your deck. You draw through. You're shuffling things up. It's pretty good. Gave him enough draw. Very curious to see only 2 friends in this build. The 3 docs, he ran out of cards a lot. There's a lot of there's no goats. I'm sorry, there's no rabbits. So you run bouncing things to draw
Use it a
more.
dock.
Very surprising to only see 8 1-drops in this. Purple Seal's usually running 12 at minimum, right? But I like it. I like it a lot. Did well, obviously. Great
You
deck.
gotta understand, he's running what, 11 1-drops because he's
Because
running
of the
fire
cannons.
the cannons. Yeah.
I meant characters, but yeah,
It's a 1 play.
it is.
Very interesting build. I like the docks. Benj up, Max, great. Genie, crazy. Would anyone suspect this Genie? Not me.
When I saw the list, I was like, whoa.
All right, this is what I was interested in looking at because this is my side deck. I love me some green purple. So fill me in on this, Jimmy. You know all about this. I know you do already.
I was trying to figure out how to build this at the beginning of the set, but I just couldn't figure it out. I'd seen some people play different versions with like more hardcore into the discard, running the 4 Prince Johns. But yeah, having the 12 Diablos, you can always shift on 1 or on 2. Like you just hard
Crazy.
look at it. You can just pitch back 7, just looking for the 3-drop Diablo. It's so
Yep.
great. Yeah. And then like you just get so much advantage because like nothing kills evasives right now.
Yeah. Early
So
game.
if you can protect that Diablo with an Ursula, or just being able to shift it, like getting multiple small Diablos out so they can't deal with when you shift. And then Cricky Crab, you can contest the board. You got Queen for a little extra reach.
And it's discard.
And then yeah, you get just because you don't have to discard. The most important card to discard is their last card, right? So like you just need to like get the last couple. You don't have to. That has to be your full strategy.
Right.
But it does have some item removal with the what is it? What's the Clarabelle song? What's that thing?
I set my heart. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good card. I think that's a really good card for this event or like something large like this, especially with red, blue, and blue steel being so popular. Knowing that you're gonna run into some items that need to be taken care of, and that's a really, really interesting card that he chose. Not the what's the evasive Wildcat that can tap and
Sure.
kill, but
Yeah.
it adds more actions to allow your Diablos to hit better. So I mean, good choice, great choice. I saw a
Elsa's the
couple
best
of
singer for
people.
Bruno.
You
It's so
you
good.
still prefer what?
I said Elsa's the best singer for Bruno in the game. It's so good.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's why I run Genies, Elsa, and Max Brawl because of this. And I've run into it a lot. It's becoming very popular on Lorcanito. It's I don't think I've played against a version that had the queen, although I will say there's only 2 of them. So you have? I don't
Yeah, it was
think I've
it
seen
was rough.
I haven't seen the queen forever.
Yeah,
She's a good-
you go ahead, Robbie. Go ahead.
she's a good 2 of. Like I wouldn't run a full 4 in this list. Like there's nothing I would see dropping, an extra 2 of to put 2 more of her in, or one
not
here
at
and one here. Like I don't find. Look, I wasn't expecting it when I played it because I literally just played against this today. When they dropped the queen, I wasn't expecting the purple green deck. First of all, like that caught me off guard. When they shift Diablo and won, then on turn 2 played another Diablo and shift another Diablo, and I was like what? Like Jesus Christ! Like what? Like, what do you do?
What
Like
happened?
and and then
Play brawl.
finally deal with everything. Yeah, well, I'm not brawling on turn 2, unfortunately. And then you finally deal with everything, and then I'm thinking, okay, I'm good. I've used a ton of removal trying to get these Diablos off the board, and then they drop a queen. I'm like, okay, well, I'm definitely it's definitely staying there. I've burned the BKU trying to get rid of one Diablo. I've burned the brawl trying to get rid of another Diablo. It's 4 going into my 4. I don't have anything I could play on 4 to get rid. I'm dead in the water right here. Like I gotta wait. And then it hit, of course.
I saw people cut the improvise card, and they're playing the "You Came Back," and they're allowing their crickies and queens to basically quest for 8 and 6 at a time, and just basically like lore jumping like crazy. It's
That's
another
disgusting.
build that it's probably gonna be on Lorcanito soon. I believe that a lot of people are testing the "You Came Back" in this deck, but all this other stuff looks very standard. Most people are cutting down to 1 or I believe 1 Lucifer when I saw. People are running item removal, and I believe that the people that are running "You Came Back" are running 3 queens. But this is a very, very tight list. It's new, it's hot. People need to learn to beat it, how to beat it. It's a great deck. Great deck.
Low on the uninkables, only 9 uninkables. Solid.
Yeah, I
I
know.
was gonna open
4,
up ring
6.
for purple red.
It's got 11. It's 11 unequals. Lucifer.
Oh, Prince John. Yeah, Lucifer. Okay.
Prince John, yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not bad though.
It's
That's
not.
all
It's really
about.
good.
That's why they have the option
Big
to
surprise
run
here.
more. Whoa! Wait, this isn't the 5th or 7th list. No.
That's number 1.
This
This is like the exact same list as
Yeah,
another.
they have more Vitalis spheres, and I think that's actually what allowed them to win. They were able to challenge more things. Super surprised with only 2 Mauis. Like, hyper surprised to see that in this meta right now.
Yeah, he must have played the right decks the whole time. And had the answers at the correct time. He is running 2 B preps, which is safer than most of these red decks, I will say. I think that's the whole point, that the Maui isn't needed if he can just B prep the field and get to B prep quick as possible and then start establishing the field. But either way, it's just a red blue deck. It's a very consistent, good 4 visions. Like, I think that's the way that I would run it if I did play it. 4 visions is absolutely necessary. This is one of these decks that you just play 1 card at a time and you gain so much advantage. It's just absurd. So you just do it every play and you typically win the game. But it's a great list.
I would just like to say that I'm glad that Shark is gone.
Gone? You are?
None of these lists had a Shark. They're utilizing really the new Tamato has come and taken the Shark's place.
Yeah.
If you're looking at this list, last set it probably would have been Tremaine over Medusa and Shark over Tamatoa. Maybe not 4 Shark, maybe actually 4 Sharks in this one. Yeah, there's enough actions. Yeah, maybe. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. No coils probably would have had manners or there's an action missing from here I'm not thinking about right now. I can't think of it, but any of those might have worked. Develop
your brain.
Yep. Something. It's evolved. It's very, very good. Very good.
Yeah, we went from Sapphire Steel meta to Sapphire Ruby meta.
Like that.
Sapphire is possibly out of control.
More to come.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the other top 8, and maybe we can find some other decks that might have topped. But, don't get too hyped about it or anything, because
Which one we just did? That was WCCs.
Yeah, that was
No, this is the
WCC
new
Day
one.
2. This is
the second one.
This is State 48 Cup. This was
Yeah, because this
in
is
Arizona, I think. No.
Mm-hmm. It's got some diversity. Ooh, the penny. Look at that. Look at that.
Yep.
That Mind Train penny deck.
This is Towman Purple's Tower Offense with the 4 Rapunzel's Towers. Huge fan.
That's a lot of health there. Jimmy, you probably played something similar to this. Weren't y'all trying to play something like this in
I
that?
The
I
champs.
played this at the LCQ. Well,
Yeah.
I only had 2 towers, and obviously the penny wasn't there
Yeah.
because it wasn't out yet. But it was basically the Candios dig the hole, replace the Plutos with towers.
Uh-huh.
This tower is so good against steel, and it makes every single character Rapunzel bait.
Yeah, 100% Rapunzel bait.
And you were playing Benja in the last set, or what was there?
No, I'm trying to remember what was there. I don't remember.
They
Lawrence was
got
there. 30 Pete's.
4 penny. What does penny do exactly? Like what
Gives
heal,
resist.
right?
She
Heals
heals.
and gives resist.
Yeah.
I mean, 4 Benjas, 4 pennies. That's
Is there a
that.
Lawrence in that build? Can we go back to it really quick? Just the
Yep.
Yeah, Penny's really good with Smee. The second time it's quested once, it took a damage. Now you heal the damage and you resist, so it doesn't take damage the next time.
right.
Yeah, I hope
You're
this does
Smee
not
questing him.
gain popularity. This is going to be a bad game for Blue Steel. This is going to be really bad. With that Rapunzel Tower making everything have close to over 4 health is just like disgusting. Disgusting.
Yeah, Sisu with coil eats this alive,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think that's what this person ran into. I think their top 8 matchup was the only red blue that made this one. I could be really wrong, but I think it was. And yeah, red blue might be too good right now.
Strong.
Yeah, y'all say
I have a comment about it. I'm just waiting.
OP,
Yeah.
OP.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
A blurple list, baby. All right. This looks neat. Jimmy, didn't you say you were playing some blurple?
Yeah. This list is pretty close to mine. Slightly different. Instead of the Cuscos, I was running Teenage Tamatoa. And I'm running 6 items. I'm running 2 croquet mallets because they're sweet, giving rush.
Yeah, I remember this.
And I was on the 2-2 split between Elsa and Hades.
Okay, yeah.
And then I think I was also on a 3-3 split between Rabbit and Genie.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the bell having the shift target is awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't think of that. I didn't even think of that. Oh wow. Very
yeah, I mean, it's
interesting
just
guy.
it eats the other purple decks for sure.
Yeah. I mean it might even beat some red blue, let's not go that far, but not much is beating red blue these days other than red blue and some red purple. These
This
days
version
what
with the 4 Hades is probably pretty good against blue steel, is my guess.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. All they
Oh,
have to
yeah.
do is get rid of the Tomatoas and all of them, and you just won the game.
I could see this stalling out a couple of blue decks. I mean, you have Hades that I'm just gonna put your Tomatoes into your Inkwell, but then you could bounce Cusco to put everyone like you could put both dimes into
Inkwell.
someone's Inkwell, and then they're gonna have a rough time going from there. And you just put them back to your hand after that because you just bounce them with Snake. This is interesting.
Very good list.
I'm surprised. I mean, it's very good. I'm surprised there's not a Let It Go or 2.
He's got 4 Hades though.
I know, but
all
I
you
understand that's
need.
what he did. It's just that
Love this man.
You have so many targets that could sing that Let It Go, and it's an inkable that I'm just like, just play like 2. I don't know what you take out though, honestly, unless you like drop a Hades and
Nope.
I don't know. I have no idea.
That makes me sad. But
I
2
found the goat be unnecessary most of the time.
it was
You
funny
don't-
towards the end of
you don't
last
need
set
that
Goat was
reach.
getting cut. He was. Especially with 4 Genie. Yeah. It just rocks. Very interesting list. 1 queen.
2 crabs. I don't understand how he got away with 2 crabs.
Because they played 4 Zeuses.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. You're
He
right.
just
That
he
makes
just
actual yeah.
shot everything.
He needs to rename this the Buckshot. He just
It's a
shot everything out
standard.
the sky.
Beyond the different splits with Crab Queen and Zeus, it's fairly standard. There's no storm in this build, which I am kind of seeing with a lot of Purple Seal recently. Um, it's a lot of draw. It's good. No docks. Discard's pretty good. Cobra's real good. We know that. Um, It is interesting to see more snakes, venom snakes than foxes right now. Um, but did well. It's a good list.
Yeah. For the
Running
next
the
one.
max of 4 drops too to really utilize those Zeuses and stuff too. It's I believe it was a smart move.
This had a 63% spicy, so I'm interested.
Yeah, this play.
It-
This is
It's
the
because of the
aerial.
shield of
Shield.
Arendelle that no one has
And
seen.
the two areas.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's why. Yeah.
and he's playing Calhoun, so
I
it's
was literally about to say the Calhoun's kind of throwing me off guard here.
yeah. It just checks Bell. It doesn't allow you to free quest with Bell or just sing songs. Until at least you have 3 characters to get rid of the Calhoun. By then, usually they have another character that can take out your Bell anyways. But still, a really good aggro assurance that you will always win the aggro race when you get that Bell and a Calhoun on 2. It's pretty hard to deal with for most decks. But
Yeah.
the
good.
Yeah.
items and Ariel really really solid right now because he expected to see nothing but red blue. He probably did. The Ariels really do well into the red blue. They can't be coiled, so Sisu doesn't do it, and they can't be targeted by anything. So really, all their things can't do anything to it. A lot of blue steel are moving to this. What do y'all think?
So I was gonna say, I would assume Blue Steel's gonna start moving towards aerial again, just because a lot of the red blue are also cutting Be Prepared, so it's pretty good when they can't interact with it at all.
Yeah,
Yep. I agree 100% on that. I've seen a lot of it today.
yeah, and
Ain't gonna make a comeback.
That's the right answer. I'm waiting.
Tremaine gonna
Lots of
slowly make a
comments about
comeback.
Sapphire.
15 items, kind of low for that Scrooge count, but I mean, still doing it, allowing you to probably cheat some of them out, cheat the bells out, recycle the items
Yeah.
with Tormatoa and such. But
Yep.
solid deck. It's got a lot of ramp. And let's see, we got what do you know? The only red blue, and he
Shark
is
back.
on respecting the shark heavily,
And not
heavily
the Tamatoa.
respecting the shark, saying, screw them items. We are jamming the pirate's life to the win. Dig a little deeper. Look at that. He said,
He
like,
did dig a little
looking.
deeper. He dug a lot.
Yeah.
7 cards.
Who was that DKP that always played that during the last DLC season?
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. I mean, it's a decent card. I mean, if you
Very good.
only need 1 card, then that's your answer sometimes.
It's 2, right? Like you look through 8, you put 2 in your hand.
Yeah, yeah,
If you have a shark on board to get you a lure,
yeah.
does. It's good. I mean, it's good. I get it.
I like the fishbone dragon split.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't running Fishbone at all, which is very interesting with this build. He ran the Fishbone and he decided to cut Tipo to 2, if you look at that, and put Sail. I mean, Sail was always at 4, but he cut his Tipos just to maybe hit something else on 2, which I don't see many other things. I know the coil, obviously, or double pop or something, but
This is extremely reliant on opening with a hero and an item because there's not a lot of draw. Obviously, you have your vision. That's great. You have your popsicle and the hero. I get all that. But then after that, how far I'll go, there's only 2 of them, right?
yeah,
Yep,
2.
only 2 of them. Obviously, Sail helps with draw too, but I've been seeing a lot of people use Sail as ink for the most part now, unless it's like literally turn 2 to get that hear him out on really turn 3, right?
Yeah.
That's how you kind of know. So heavily relying on having that open in hand.
Yeah.
Be pretty close to perfect.
Well, kudos to
All right,
him.
so we're running,
Yeah.
He did the
kind of running low on time. I want to jump to the top 2.
Yeah, let's go to that blue steel. I think it's very similar to the one we just
Oswald.
looked at. Oswald, no, not.
A steel coil.
He's using steel coil. What is this?
Yep.
I haven't seen this yet. I've seen a
I
lot of blue
haven't.
steel. I haven't seen this yet. 3 dimes, 3 workshops. He's like shoving the items down just like down your throat. That's a lot of freaking items.
Yeah. I think the call was playing steel coil so that you could discard an item, and then when you play Tamatoa, you just get the item back. The baby, smaller Tamatoa and the large doesn't matter. That's why there's so many items. It's just safe in your discard, right? And that was the goal. Either get it out with Oswald or put it in your discard and get it when you need it.
He doesn't have any true answer to Big Cindy or Tomatoa in this deck, which is like just terrifying. He must
Only
have
2
like
Pete's.
yeah, only 2 Pete's. Like this is a scary deck.
I
to
highly
play,
recommend that
Aaron.
all blue steel players play this deck.
This is
This
a
is
high
high
roll deck,
roll.
and he
It is.
high rolled this tournament. It's great.
Yep. The whole way
I love
through,
it.
too. Yeah.
Not one Benja, nothing text for the mirror. Just
Nope.
I'm
There's not a
just gonna get-
Cusco, doesn't care.
Yeah. I
Don't
have
care
pro
what.
high
Gonna
variance.
hit.
Yep. He's just drawing and inking and getting those items out and playing the big Tamato, and I didn't see it happen or hear about it, but I guarantee he had a 0 to 20 win multiple
Yeah,
times.
probably. Boop. Yeah.
Multiple times. Yep.
Yeah. What a list. All right.
I can see
And
why
the
he
winner.
lost, though.
This is what I don't like seeing right here. We need to cut
Uh-huh.
this stuff out. People need to stop playing this deck. No, I'm joking. This is a great deck. This is probably
It
what
is.
my wife's gonna end up playing
I was
soon.
about to say, I know a
Really?
jig
Let me
don't
make
want
that
it.
note really quick. Hold on a second. I need to know.
I
what
know
I'm
a jig don't want it. He gets abused by it at home on a regular basis.
Dom,
Like,
Dom is playing
like,
this deck.
annihilates
Let me
me with
just
this.
take a picture
yeah,
of it.
she must be so happy to see this making a comeback.
yeah.
Is it great? I think Penny's really good. I think Penny is the tower is just great. It's a good combo. The resist plus having a billion
Daisy Duck, that's a
is just
1/7.
So
Yeah.
when I look at this list, what I see it's upgraded with, it just said, I am not winning against red blue, but I am damn well not losing to any steel deck, and that's
Correct.
what it changed to. I used to try to eke out this extra lore with piglets and all this stuff to
Piglets
Right.
and Lilos.
blue red.
That's what it was.
But it's saying no, we're
Lila.
not beating blue red. We're beating everything else. And I mean, he had, I don't know if he did play. No, he played blue steel probably in top 2.
He
Yeah.
did. And the
so-
finals.
He played steel the whole way through. I guarantee it. He might have took one loss to a red blue and said shook it off and played a bunch of more steel. These towers are devastating to any other steel deck, and it's got feet. Like it lures so quick,
Yep.
quick.
It's real good. It's got draw power that you need when you need it. You'll have everything on board. It's going to be very difficult to kill quickly. And there's how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters that quest for 2.
Yep.
That's a lot. And
Yep.
they're all maxed out. So you've got 24 characters in your deck that are getting you 2 lore. That's
Pretty much every
real
turn.
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we had 2 of them in the top 8. Let's chill out. Let's chill out. But let's get on to what we think the community thinks, because I don't think this stuff.
course not.
Maybe whoa. That there's this Sapphire, supremacy going on in Lorcana, and is it too toxic for this card game? Do we think there should be any bans? Do we think there should be some errats or erratas, whatever you want to call them? We'll start with you, Jimmy. Hit us up. What do you think about these Sapphire cards, and what do you think is the most devastating card that could possibly get hit?
I mean, I don't think anything should get hit or banned. I mean, they are
Man,
dominating. I mean, we looked at 2 top 8s and then the other WCC from the first day. I think half of all the entries were Sapphire, either Steel,
Yeah, it's pretty
Red,
close.
or in that one Blurple. Um, but if they were going to errata something, yeah, I think it'd be Popsicle. It just it would make uh Blue Red go in a different direction and still allow Blue Steel to kind of do what they're doing
yeah.
since they have Fortis Spear.
What do
How
you
do you
think?
errata it though?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
how
that's
do you?
exactly
Yeah,
what
Like,
we're at.
what do
no
you
idea.
do? Like, see, like I've always been on the side. Like, I don't. The problem is if they start banning stuff or they start errata and stuff, how long is it until they look at be prepared? And that would be devastating to me. I would be extremely disappointed. So also, I can understand the argument of not banning something or errata something, but we have 60 days till the new set drops. I'm cool waiting, seeing what happens with the new set. If after the new set comes out, it does get more egregious. It just gets more disrespectful with Sapphire Steel and anything Sapphire is doing right now. Then I think, yeah, you're gonna see some bans come down. You're gonna see some erratas come down. Um, I don't want to see anything get errated. I really don't want to see anything get banned. But I think you're in a tough spot right now. That Sapphire is one card away from me being almost unstoppable. I mean, it's almost it's very borderline unstoppable now.
we're gonna let Taylor talk, but I definitely have a point to make, and it's gonna change all your mind. I promise you. I promise you. But go ahead, Taylor. Let's hear what you got to say.
I think it's all fine. I do. I don't have a problem with the way Sapphire is going. Um, I think there's a lot. I think a lot of people are new to TCGs that have started with this game. And they're like, oh my gosh, my favorite character or my favorite color isn't as good anymore. And that's fine. The point of having new cards released is that it just adds other elements to the game. Does Sapphire have a lot of like extremely powerful cards? Yes. But since set 1, it's been really good. Like Sapphire itself is just good. It's always been able to ramp. It keeps getting more and more ramp. Now, does it have too many things for free? Probably. I think that's fair to say. There's too many. Bell, free. Scrooge, free. Play an item, free. There's a lot of free. And but other colors have it. Um, it's just not as good or is not as like dominant. But truthfully, every song is kind of free. Like you can sing every song. You
Especially if
can
you're singing with a lower cost to sing a higher cost song.
sure.
It's nothing but gain.
Yeah,
So I'll
exactly.
sorry to interrupt you, but go ahead.
Yeah, but that's right. Do I think things need to be eroded? I look at it this way. I've seen a lot of conversation about this is worse than Bucky. This is not worse than Bucky. Stop it. Bucky
Close.
was turn 4, and your opponent might not have cards in hand anymore. Just done.
Aladdin
And you're not
coming
bouncing
down
back.
on 3. Well,
Yeah.
if they
And it's
double
over.
shifted and then played Aladdin on 3,
Yep.
it was over. It was over.
It's over. And that was horrible. And that needed an errata. We can talk for days if it got nerfed too much. It did. But whatever. That decision was made. If they were going to nerf cards, I think that would be, or, errata them. I think that would be one thing. But I don't know which one it would be. I know everyone's going to probably think like Hiram, let it draw only one or have it so that it's like it's not on play or so. I don't think it matters
Yeah.
that much because all I'm a huge fan of when there's something like broken that can be exploited because I think it just it You have to be creative knowing you're going to run into things.
Yeah.
And I'm not like terrified playing against somebody that's playing Sapphire because I have enough things that kind of remove it. And I think that's important. If you're going to your local tournament, you're just casual, whatever it might be, and you're getting upset that everyone is playing Sapphire and you're playing something else and you're not doing well, you're the problem. Just play what you want to play and be happy, or
Or
try to win.
yeah, just
That's
counter with your style.
yeah,
Another.
that's any game. I play way too many like evasive cards for what red purple plays because we have people that are playing green evasive decks, and I'm like, well, I need 4 Elsa, and we're like, you can cut Elsa. It's not that good anymore. Elsa's great. I don't wrong. Everyone's wrong. Elsa's probably one of the better cards that purple has.
I think.
The 5-drop, exert your opponent, rush, evasive Elsa, thumbs up. Because all the decks that we just saw that were green, not one of them was running the Cove, which I'm seeing a lot of people cut.
Yeah.
So things are just easy to snipe. And I think that's the point. Like, we can't just scream, this needs to get banned. The set's been out for like, I don't know, 20 days or something. And it was blue steel's going to be great. Oswald's too dominant. Now we're back on red blue, which was great last set. It has already evolved. We have 65 days until the Return of Jafar release. I'm sorry, Reign of Jafar release. And it'll probably have a card in another color that's like super oppressive.
No way.
Yeah, it's gonna have a red Jafar that's gonna do something wild.
There's gonna be, I completely agree with that. There's gonna be a red Jafar that's gonna make everyone be like, Paul Sickle, what? Like, it's gonna be something.
Yeah,
they have to, right? They just have to. Like, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Well, let me explain my idea of
Yeah.
this whole Sapphire supremacy cards. Everyone likes to talk about Popsicle. Everyone wants to talk about Hiram or the Crab or all these, Dime, all these cards. But the only card I see potentially staying a threat in this game for a long time is Coil. It's Sapphire Coil. And y'all are going to be like, you're attacking red blue. You're attacking red blue. Sapphire Coil is going to get to a point to where we can ink. They're going to be able to ink 3 and 4 times in a turn and just annihilate everything. And it's just going to be on turns that are cheaper and cheaper throughout this game to come, I think. I think it needs to be errated eventually. I won't say now. Don't attack me all the red blue players. Eventually, if we get cards that allow them to ink a lot early with Coil and allowing Sisus to take out 6 and 7 health characters and stuff like that. But we don't have that yet. But I could say it would be erratitude after your first ink.
once per turn.
Yeah, like once or tap 2 once you ink, something like that. I think Workshop should be turned into that too. So I'm gonna say the same thing for the Coil. I think Workshop will eventually become a problem too. I'm just saying it now. We're gonna have so many play item for free cards. It's gonna be crazy. But I don't think Workshop's there. I think Coil is a dominant card that's destroying our meta right now. And destroying in a good way. Like, I'm glad that Red Blue's having fun again and winning most of these tournaments and stuff like that. But Coil's just it's going to be a problem eventually. I really think it will be.
I changed my mind. If it's Sapphire, ban it.
No,
I got a couple other opinions.
yeah,
Okay. First, I don't think, like you're saying, this is not as bad as Bucky, because Bucky was one deck.
Yeah.
Bucky was 55 the same cards, and it was 46+% of the meta. This is between Kiwi Birds, Oswald build, just the regular Tamatoas, Blurple, Blue Red, with V preps, without V preps, more items, less items. Like, it's like 7, 8, 9 different decks.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not as bad. And then, but Sapphire is a problem. And the reason why is, name one uninkable Sapphire card that you play 4 of. That's broken. They're all inkable. Every single they've released four really, really good Sapphire cards. They're all inkable. Every other color gets all uninkable crap. That's it.
I mean,
It's
got
a 4-drop.
It's Yeah.
the ramp. Well, okay, so the ramping of Sapphire, right? So like one of the core things that just like ink color does is the most advantageous part of the color. It's why when that Mufasa came out, that everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm just going to ink whatever because I have a shot of getting it back."
Yeah.
And that's really good. I think that un- first off, I don't think there's going to be a rotation in Lorcana ever at this point in time. Um, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing just yet. Some games do it, some games don't. It obviously would keep things fresher, and you'd have to be more creative with your deck building. But there Jimmy's right. There are a lot of just like, oh, it's blue and it's inkable. This is a fantastic card. Um, the drawback of Sapphire is that if it misses draw, if it doesn't have the hero, it's bad.
Yeah.
There are plenty of times where I'm playing against somebody with Sapphire and they don't have cards in their hand. And whatever they draw, if it's not a hero, they're not getting any cards back. Like maybe it's an item they can pay and they keep drawing and they're going through it. But at least with like Fishbone or Tipo or any of the things that allow them to ink that extra card, the drawback is you're losing something. I'm losing a card in hand. I'm losing a card in my deck, like if it's how far I'll go. There's at least like that part there. Even with Workshop, while I agree that Workshop has become a problem, it's an uninkable. It's a problem, but at least they're having to pay one for it.
Yeah.
There's just more that they do. And yes, they can ramp up and all of a sudden they have 5 items in hand, they're dropping 5 new cards. That's great. I think that people are just it's still early in the set. Like it hasn't been out 30 days. It's a good card. It's a good color. I think it opens up the door for people to go back and again look at some of the older cards. We went through a bunch of lists this week
Yeah.
and we saw like the Shield of Arendelle.
Yeah.
Benja's making a resurgence. Benja was kind of making a resurgence to begin with.
I
but
was playing Benja
there's more.
CCS.
That's right, Brawl. Anyway, so just gone, immediately gone. Doesn't matter. So, there are these older cards that can kind of help, but you just gotta rethink about it. Like, I mean, we've got a red purple list that's doing like ferry ships and stuff now. Like, it's all these locations, right? RLS Legacy is making a comeback because they're like, okay, I need to give my characters evasive, to do that. We have Jim Hawkins popping up and things now. We have, um, the green steel discard deck should become popular again, honestly. um because
Outer
your
Worlds is always popular.
yes, but I mean think about some we saw one today,
Yeah.
and I think that's part of it. Like we're in a new meta every time a new set drops, and then by the end of the set, everyone's like figured out a way to get around something and make something else more efficient, and then we're there, and then the next set drops, and it just recycles, which is great. Um, I I I kind of agree that maybe Sapphire does have some erratas coming. If y'all remember when the app got updated incorrectly, like a while ago, and Hiram showed, oh, it only draws 1 now. Um,
That was a meme.
no, I saw it on the app. I was like, it was real. Like those types of things are probably being considered because if Sapphire continues to get the cards that do like too many things, um, it's a problem. It is the only color that has removal, draw, and ramp. It's the only one that has all three.
Well, if you're pointing it out, come on, like,
That's what it
I
is.
mean, hey begs to differ.
yeah.
No. Those three, that's it. Hades, Let It Go, a billion ramp cards, and a billion. It's got strength. We talked about coil. It's got strength reduction. So unless you're just playing ward everything decks, then you're susceptible to it.
Yeah.
But I'm all for blue red having a resurgence because I play for Tremaine, so it's great. That's fine. That's it. That's it, really.
All right. Well, everyone hates Sapphire. I got it. I understand. That's fine. I
I
understand.
still love you.
I mean, I'm here.
Just hate the colors you play.
Well, let's talk about this tournament that I'm about to be winning. With those Sapphire colors y'all love so much, huh?
We
Right?
got a make believe tournament coming up.
We got a real tournament coming up.
We have our
Oh, Jake
real.
said he was gonna win it, so I assumed
Yeah,
it was
I
make
am.
believe.
I am.
I'm
gonna
judging
win
it,
I'm
so
telling
I won't be
every
playing.
one of you guys to come to our tournament and come beat me. But I'm gonna be playing Sapphire. You better be ready. You better be ready. We have our own case cash tournament. We're gonna, change the amount of money based on how many players show. We're gonna try to give at least like almost all the money into the tournament. So we're also gonna have a raffle with a bunch of enchanteds, custom made mats, probably some sealed product too, older champion stuff. Yeah, there we go. And $35 average price for a tournament like this. First place going away with 2 boxes and stuff like this. It's a big tournament. It's in New Orleans at Media Men. We do have a Melee link where you can see the location of Media Men. It is in New Orleans. It's not bad parking. It's easy to get to. It's a nice store. We hope everyone can make it to this tournament, and if you're planning on making it, make sure you sign up so we have like a good head count ahead of time. We really appreciate people that try to sign up ahead of time. Yeah, come. It's gonna be a blast. We're gonna stream the event. There's probably gonna be food. We're just gonna have a blast and have a big old case tournament. And it's gonna be a lot of our locals. If you're traveling from far away, let us know. We can try to help you out any type of way. If you need cards or anything like that, join our Discord. We chat about all this all the time. With anything, all the Discord, the Lorcana Discords y'all are in, all those other Discords, it's the same thing, but us.
Ours are free.
Ours is free. I have yet to had to pay to go into it yet. Have y'all? I haven't had to pay.
Never.
Not once. Wow, that's crazy.
Wait, can I get my soul back then?
You didn't
All
have
right.
it to begin with.
But
Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So we
Politics
plan
do
on
that to you.
using all the raffle prizing and all the money we make from the raffle to move it towards a bigger 1 or 2K
Speaking of raffle,
tournament. And that's going to be our plan, is just to grow our community, grow our cash pot so we can grow more and more player base around here. We're going to throw bigger tournaments. That is one of the custom made red blue Tomatoa mat that will be in the raffle.
directly from Matified.
Oh,
One of the last mats. One of the last mats.
well, that's
that
a
is
custom
created.
build right there, man. That's a custom
Mhm.
build.
Well, it's his card,
Yeah,
but he changed it up a little bit. But it's the art of the card almost. It's very similar.
that's very nice. Yeah, come get some packs, come get some money, come play some of the Team Snuggly Duckling people. We want you all to come, so we
It's
appreciate
also
it.
French Quarter Fest in New Orleans, so afterwards you have a good time, even on Sunday in the French Quarter.
It is a
So it should
free
be an
festival.
excellent time. Yep, free
Just
festival.
non-stop music.
Yep, and good food as always. I'm looking forward to the tournament. It's the first time that I'll be able to judge one. So that'll be great. We don't have to worry about me playing in it this time, and which was a good call that we made after the last tournament.
Nice.
And we'll go from there. Sounds great for me.
Yeah. But let's go through some final thoughts. I'll start it off saying, 5Ks are crazy. Blue's dominating. We all say it. Blue's dominating. Rather it be blue-red, blue steel aggro, blue steel whatever. They're dominating. Another side point, GameStop, get your shit together, man. Get your shit together. Just like we want you to do this stuff, just get your shit together, all right?
Yep.
Sapphire ban, nah, not happening. Not happening anytime soon. Anytime soon. And come to our tournament. Our tournament on April 12th. That's when the tournament is at 1 p.m., giving people time to get to the event in case there's a lot of traffic for French Quarter Fest and stuff like that. So, all right, Jimmy, take it off.
Final thoughts? Yeah. Hodl that GME. Let's see. Yeah, definitely come check out the tournament. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it.
Oh,
So go have fun for me.
Chances get higher.
Yeah, someone's got to beat Jake. Yeah, and that's all I got really.
all right, Taylor.
Not much. We gotta stop overreacting to something being good. Good is okay. It can be good. That's fine. I think I said on a previous episode, you don't have to play the colors you've always played. Branch out a little bit, play something different. I'm not, but I mean, everyone else enjoy yourselves.
Just making sure you're
it's kind of hypocritical.
You're recognizing that.
I understand, but I like the challenge. I like the challenge of trying to figure out how to beat the same colors over and over again. Shout out Tremaine and Big Sisu. They're putting in work right now. But yeah, I mean, look, I'm not for bans. I'm not for huge nerfs on things. I just the game. This is the shortest we're gonna have between sets. So we're gonna get new stuff quick. And we're all gonna forget about how dominant this was because we're gonna have something completely broken in the next set. It's gonna be great.
I'll remember forever.
I'll get you a plaque.
All right, Robbie.
All right. I'm going to start a new slogan. If it's blue, Ravensburger knows what they got to do. Bang. No, they ain't got to ban it. It's okay. It's not that bad. Red Purple's going to come back on top in the next set when Jafar comes out and burns everything to a crisp. So I'll be happy. And I'll go back to my purple red and I'll be fine.
Ed's going to win the world with it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I really hope he does. Other than that, come out to the tournament. I'll give everyone who beats Jake the crispest high five I can. I'll take a picture with you. We'll put it in the Discord as like Jake champion. Like we'll have a normal champion and the champions who beat Jake. So anybody who comes out and beat Jake, crisp high five, put you in the Discord in the trophy section. There's your bounty. There's your bounty.
Putting the target on me early. Yeah, I tried doing it myself, but now you really did it. I'm done because your hand is getting no high fives, none, not one. Okay.
Anytime
other than
a
me
judge
and Taylor high fiving each other as I win.
Every time a judge will be called to Jake's table, I'm just automatically gonna rule. He's wrong. That's fine.
I've gone through this already. No.
That's what I said. I know. I'm not even just from across the room.
All right.
He's wrong. That's it.
You better not make a mistake, Jake.
I know.
No, I'm gonna make many. Tonight being one of them, probably. I don't know. But great episode, guys. I appreciate you having y'all on, and this is awesome. I love this community. I love everything about it. Come to our tournament and get on our Discord. Our link's at the end. We're gonna have the Melee link at the end too. Check that out. Sign up if you're coming. Get in our Discord. Let us know you're coming. That would be dope. But we appreciate all the support, and y'all have a great night.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one.
Under the beams, where the shadows dance, a tankard of ale in each eager hand's chance. The snuggly duckling, a haven so so bright, with laughter and cards under candlelight. Shuffle the deck, let the fortunes unfold. In the Snuggly Duckling, their stories retold. With kings and queens and a jokester's cheer, this merry old pub will always hold dear.